turning point came when I had met an accident in my masters. During my days in IT Guwahati, I had a very fatal accident in which 8 of my valves in my leg has completely damaged and it couldn't be cured. Are you mad? Who in the whole world leaves government job and that too on stepping into a field which is not known to many? Health is wealth. We read it in our very books right from the beginning, from childhood. You write it in paragraph even, but we don't understand the very meaning of this word, health is wealth. So I got it with a blow. Ayurveda says like swasthasya swastha rakshanam aturasya vikara prasanam. That means Ayurveda works for the maintaining the health of the healthy person and as well as curing the disease of the diseased person. I have seen the miraculous results of Ayurveda, naturopathy, acupressure. There are many other holistic sciences. There are 16 total which I am certified in. There may be thousands of them.
Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Geeky Pod with Manas. In this podcast, we have a guest who had a successful career as an engineer in government sector, and she suddenly changed her career into Ayurveda and naturopathy and holistic well-being of human and the various Ayurvedic related aspects. She has created her career in this domain now to help other people, to help people know about Ayurveda and science behind it. She has also devoted herself to yoga and how one can become holistically healthy and they can take care of their well-being using yoga and Ayurveda and naturopathy instead of going for the chemical-based and other sectors of medicine which may cause harm at the long term in the body. In this podcast, we have a detailed discussion about Ayurveda, we had a detailed discussion about how to remain healthy, what are the aspects we should avoid, what are the aspects we should take into consideration in our day-to-day busy life, and many more aspects related to how Ayurveda and science are correlated and many aspects. And also we have discussed how she has chosen this career and what are the scope in this career and various topics related to this aspect. So in this episode, I have a friend of mine, Mouli Karmakar, and she is right now also running a startup called Advitam. In this podcast, we had an extensive discussion with her. I hope you like this conversation, and we have some anecdotes also how to keep ourselves healthy in the entire episode. So keep watching and please like, share and subscribe to this episode as well as the channel so that you get to know more and more about various career related aspects that we discuss in this channel. The audio experience of this podcast is available on Spotify. Please go and listen to it and don't forget to hit the follow button there and rate the episode so that it reaches more and more people. Thank you and enjoy the podcast. This career choice that you have taken, was it by chance or you have decided to take this career path? What was the motivation behind it?
First of all, thank you for inviting me on a show. Yes, Manas, that is definitely not a career choice that I have made. I would have made. As you know me in person, that I am an engineer and working in government department for many years. So this was not certainly a plan. It had been given to me by divine, which I tell you. There's a personal story to it. I think I'll keep it for the later.
Okay. When you told your friends, your family, your husband, right, so that I want to pursue this career choice instead of my normal role that I'm playing in as an engineer, were they supportive enough, or initially they shown hindrance like you should not do that? What was the environment behind?
Let me tell you honestly about this. See, when we are in a middle class of setup, having some financial constraints, family burdens, and also I am married at the time. So that is definitely not an yes that you go give VRS, give resignation and start a new career path. That all from all works of society, I have got some peer pressure, I have got some total no. I have even heard sentences like these, like, are you mad? Who in the whole world leaves government job and that too on stepping into a field which is not known to many? Because I come from a family of farmers. My ancestors were farmers. My father is the only engineer in my lineage, and my mother is a homemaker. So coming from that middle class and lower middle class background, it was not an option for me to have the career choice of my own. But yes, my father supported me in my days, and which I pursued engineering and got whatever government job and doing work and serving society in my capacity. But the things turned upside down when my health was not supportive. In the pursuit of academic excellence, I have wasted my health to the point that there was no coming back from that. I have gone to the hospital, spent lakhs and lakhs of rupees in my treatment, and then that the moment came that health is wealth. We read it in our very books right from the beginning, from childhood, we write it in paragraph even, but we don't understand the very meaning of this word, health is wealth. So I got it with a blow from the divine itself. So the choice that I've made it in as an yoga therapist, Ayurvedic nutritionist and holistic health coach came from the fact that first I healed myself through all these holistic sciences. When I was ill, there was no other system that I could get revived out of it. So when I see the magic of these natural sciences, naturopathy, Ayurveda, yoga, the spirituality, then I could see how my life got transformed. And then the career path was more determined while I was taking up few patients. So that time when I could see the smile in their eyes, the glow in their face when they are walking through me, with me in this path, then I could realize, yeah, this could be definitely a career option.
Okay, so you have mentioned, can you mention the branches of Ayurvedic or naturopathy that you are right now working with?
Yes, see, Ayurveda has mostly, just like our medicine, modern medicine has branches, Ayurveda has mostly 8 branches. There are a Kaya Chikitsa, that is called internal medicine. There are Agada Tantra. There are then Bhoot Veda, that is called psychiatry, which we say is health, dealing with mental illnesses. There are pharmacology, that is toxicology in this sort of thing. Then there is Prasuti and Stri Rogo and Vajikarana. This means the female gynecological part, and Vajikarana is geriatrics, the old age part. Like this, there are many branches in Ayurveda which are specialization in Ayurveda. Apart from this, Ayurveda believes in the very, I should include what Ayurveda says about health here. See, generally WHO considers what is health. If I say that the health is not merely absence of disease, is an continuum, equilibrium of physical, mental and emotional well-being. Okay, the person should be emotionally, mentally, physically healthy. Ayurveda deeps dive little bit more, not from the surface level, that what is health. Ayurveda says, Sama dosha, sama agnishcha, sama dhatu malakriya, prasanna atma indriya manaha, swastha iti abhidhyate. This is a shloka from Shushrut Samhita, the one of the major texts of Ayurveda. It means, the very shlok means that health is an state where your dhatus means our body is composed of sapta dhatus. Okay, this is a deeper science. And the doshas means vata, pitta, kapha. These are body humors, energies that makes you, me, everyone in the room, everyone in the world are made up of these things. Agni means the digestive fire is one of the Agni, that is called Jatara Agni. There are total 13 Agnis in your body that governs your body physiological processes. And the Mala means Sweta, Shwada and Purisha, means your urine output, your fecal matter and the sweating through your body. All these when are in equilibrium, whatever is meant to be happen is happening, and also you are equally mentally and peaceful in life, mentally healthy, like you are smiling. Mana prasanna Atma Indriya means your senses, your Atma and your mind is happy, then ensures your health. One of the pillars are not properly functioning, then it can't ensure your health. So Ayurveda deep dives into that. So it's very essential that we work on all these pillars of Ayurveda, and similarly naturopathy works on this with 5 elements of nature only.
Okay, so in Ayurveda, right, so normally people are skeptical that I will not go to Ayurveda because the treatment process is slow, but it is effective in the long term.
Right.
So how do you explain to a 10-year-old why he or she should go for Ayurveda instead of the allopathy or homeopathy? How do you ensure that that person understands, 10-year-old?
Yes. Just now I have said that to a 10-year-old maybe, or maybe even a 50-year-old, see, people are, I come across people with a locked mindset. They are not open to trying the things that are readily available, are not scientific backed, they think. But the thing is not that. Ayurveda is ancient, timeless wisdom. It's not originated nowadays. The modern pharmacology or modern medicine is originated around 200 years back, but whereas Ayurveda has been originated 5,000 years back. It's taken from, Ayurveda is taken from Atharva Ved, one of the Vedas of our Indian culture. So you could see these Vedas are called Shruti Granth. That means no person has written Ayurveda. It's Apurusha. Apurusha means it's not written by a person. It is given by divine. Lord Brahma, from Lord Brahma has Ayurveda been given, and the rishis has heard it in their meditative postures and they have written down it, compiled it. They have compiled it basically. These are not the knowledges given by person. So how can it be wrong? First of all, and moreover, the thing is that the things that has been given in Ayurveda is relevant to today's world as well, because all the body types, all the functioning physiology, even the surgical part, Acharya Shushruth is called father of surgery. All the anatomical description he has given right then, that 5,000 years back, is equally relevant in modern medicine also. Our Western culture has researched it. They have our text, original text. They are doing research in vast quality of, even they are getting Nobel Prize. I should say a Nobel Prize was given in an autophagy. Like autophagy is a mechanism where your cancerous cells has been eaten by your body cells itself when you are on a prolonged fasting. This thing has been mentioned in Ayurveda 5,000 years back in that topic named Langhana, means fasting. You know, in Hindu culture, fasting is an important ritual in various festivities. So it has a scientific backing to it that when we deprive our body cells of food, carbohydrates, maybe fats and proteins, our excess fats, storage fats, proteins break down. Even the malignant cancerous cells are broken down, and the energy, our lysosomes in the body, macrophages, eat up those bad cells and pull up the energy and survive, and which is needed for our survival. Thus, cyst and tumor dissolve. So for a 10-year-old to understand, I should say, Ayurveda and Naturopathy says about living with your nature. Make nature your best friend. Work on the 5 elements. The fire, that is the Ayurveda and Naturopathy, works on the Pancha Mahabhut. Both of them. They have different ideologies, but works on the 5 elements of nature. So when we sync ourselves with the nature, miracle happens. Just that can a trainer world might answer.
Right. Now in that you mentioned that about fasting. So I have a query that nowadays you see people are going after fitness.
Right.
And there is a saying that intermittent fasting, that 16 by 8 hours fasting. There are some studies which says that this is good for the body and mind, and there are some studies which suggest no, it will cause long-term impact in your body. So as per Ayurveda and Naturopathy, what should we do?
You have asked a very, very good and fundamental question. Thank you for asking that. See, what modern medicine has been suggesting to various recent studies, Ayurveda says the same almost. How? Let me explain you. For this, you need to understand the 3 body types of Ayurveda. Because without this understanding, this fasting concept won't work well. Ayurveda works on the 3 primary doshas, that is Vata, Pitta and Kapha. These are the 3 innate body constitutions that one individual has. Let me give you an example. See, how do you understand your body? There are several questionnaires. You have to go to an Ayurvedic Ved and they will do the necessary questioning, Prashna, Darshana and Sparshana, means physical touch. You're asking you questions and seeing you. Okay, by this. But how you can understand? See, if a body is lean and thin type, means like a skinny type of body, you can take me an example. Those having less muscle mass, those BMI are less than, in the lower side of BMI or less than 18.5, you make think that is body is Vata type body. Okay, Vata. So Vata type body, fasting is not recommended. You must remember that. Whenever a Vata type body you see, even if you are that, you don't allow them to go for prolonged fasting. If you allow them for prolonged fasting, their Agni that I have mentioned, Jathar Agni, will eat up all the body masses and you will lose your essential muscle weight, which is not recommended because Vata type of body doesn't have that much fat deposition. So they're in generally lengthen type. So prolonged fasting is not recommended. And whereas intermittent fasting is considered, they can only go for up to 11-hour or 12-hour intermittent fasting. And how can they do this? That is the best time to do it at night. Taking the dinner by 7:30 and the next morning 12 hours intermittent fasting is good enough. Next morning 7 a.m. you can have your mild juice or breakfast of something. You could start your break your fast. Okay, so Vata type of body is not recommended for fasting for any of the day. Only 4 to 5 hours is allowed to them and intermittent is good for them. Now coming to Pitta type of body. Pitta type of body is moderately developed, well developed, that good physique, good muscle mass, good bone quality. They can go for mild type of fasting, not more than 6 to 7 hours of fasting. Okay, if they go for them, then they have Tikshna Agni. Tikshna Agni means that the digestive fire is so much that they will feel acidity, bloating, means they will feel that their entire GI tract is burning. If you don't give food to them at the right time, they will have again acidity and also muscle wasting. So Pitta type of body is not recommended for prolonged fasting. So that also is backed by modern science.
Now I'm taking my input. So my BMI is more than 25.
I'm coming to that. So Pitta type of body, they have the ideal body weight. So their BMI generally ranges from 18.5 to 24.9. Okay, this is the normal body range of BMI. Okay, now coming to modern aspect. Now comes the Kapha type of body. You will automatically get your answer now. Because Kapha type of body tend to generally be obese. They gain weight more easily. Even if my patients complain, "Ma'am, मैंने तो पानी पिया और सिर्फ दाल चावल खा और मेरा weight इतना बढ़ गया." I get this very smooth because that is the Prakriti. Right, they in general by heredity this Prakriti is been inherited in the mother's womb itself. So they tend to gain weight more easily. They have little heavier on the side. BMI might be more than 24.9, that is 25. And if they are highly obese like 30 around, obviously they have Kapha imbalances. So the point is that Kapha type of individual must do Langhana and fasting. They are ideal for 16-hour fast and 14-hour. Langhana, the word means fasting. There are various type of fasting. Fasting has an appropriate protocol. If the protocol is not followed, you will end up in hospital. That is very important. Not everybody can endure fasting. Not everybody can take those hard fasting. There are water fasting, juice fasting, milk fasting, that is called Shira fasting, vegetable soup fasting. Then there are many meals fasting, monograin meal fasting. There are fruit fastings. There are various types of fasting. Fasting is a therapeutic procedure in Ayurveda. It is given as per your dosha imbalance, your current body situation and your Prakriti. It has to be customized. It is not one rule fit for all. There is no concept in Ayurveda.
Okay, so Ayurveda, as you mentioned, right, is thousands of years old. Now, in this fast-paced world that we live in, where we are fully busy with work sometimes, and our fast-paced life that is there, how Ayurveda is helpful here, and what pointers you will give to our listeners or viewers so that they incorporate Ayurveda in their day-to-day life, and so that their rest life also becomes holistically healthy.
Wow, this is a favorite question, my favorite question. Yes. See, since you have answered the question itself, how? Let me tell you. You have answered that in our today's fast-paced life, we have stress, we have work pressure, we have peer pressure, social pressure. We are into many of the things. We have to manage our home, family, business, office, job, everything. So it is more ever needed now. Earlier, the people used to live in such an atmosphere that is not pollution free, that is staple food was there, not genetically modified. live in a healthy relationships environment. They live in a joint family. Now people live in a nuclear family. They have lot of work pressure, lot of peer pressure suffering. So now stress and other things have become an inevitable part of the life. So Ayurveda here plays the biggest role than ever. So now what people can do, even if their busy schedule, they should follow the Ayurvedic Dincharya and Ritucharya. Now what is that? Dincharya means Dinacharya, means the daily routine you should follow as per Ayurveda, which ensures your health. Right now, for hundreds of years, Ayurveda believes a person should live at least hundreds of years in a healthy way, not getting to hospitals, not spending lakhs on their health and everything. So there are certain protocols given in the Samhitas. How you could, so let me give you an example with that. Ayurveda believes the health starts itself from following the routine. Okay. The ideal routine, as mentioned in the Dinacharya by various acharyas. See, I am talking about Acharya Charaka. There are different variations in all the text, more or there, but more or less the essence of the thing is same. Ayurveda says that we should wake up in the Brahma Muhurta. Brahma Muhurta means 96 minutes before the sunrise at your place. Suppose we are in a geographical location named Tripura. Generally here 5:30 a.m. is the morning sunrise time. So if we consider 96 minutes, that is approx 1.5 ghanta pehle, 1.5 hours back. So we are supposed to wake up at around 4 or 3:30. Even if not possible, even if a person is not possible, then there is also a solution. Ayurveda says at least wake up between 5:30 to 6 am, if not possible to wake up in Brahma Muhurta. Okay. So waking up early in the bed is the first thing. You set up the tone for the whole day. I will explain you the scientific reason behind it. At that time in the Brahma Muhurta, all the universe has those positive energies. The cosmos energies are so high. We are also human being. We are also in a vibrational state of mode. Right. Because we are made up of, if we break down into an atomic structure, everything is about electrons and protons. So they have certain vibrational energies. So if we align our energy with the universal energy, we could raise up our vibration much easily without any cost, free of cost. This is a free of cost medicine. Waking up early. Those having constipation, those are Vata body types, even those are having like cough, cold, sneezing. Since there is an Ayurvedic clock to it. Our body is made up of a circadian rhythm type of clock. If we align the nature clock with our body clock, it ensures health. So waking up in Brahma Muhurta triggers your intestine to peristalsis movement. It is like the motility movement of the intestine to evacuate your fecal matter. So if you wake up late, like around 8 am, 9 am, you will see you are getting constipated day by day. If you wake up in the morning before 6, automatically within few days of your practice, you will see your motions getting clear automatically. Because our body clock at that time, Apana Vayu, which is a subtype of Vata, gets activated. Because the 2 am, midnight 2 am period to 6 am period is the Apana Vayu time. So those who wake up in the Brahma Muhurta can recharge themselves most to the spiritual energies, and also with this I have told na, the Mala Mutra needs to be excreted, right? So the Mala Mutra excretion needs to be spontaneous to your body. The spontaneous mechanism gets activated if one wakes up in Brahma Muhurta. This is what type. If I could say what are the other things in Dinacharya, you should have multiple things. You should have Daatun, that is the brushing with your medicated herbs sticks. It is called Danta Dhwavan, means like neem stick, khadir is called khair, then banyan tree even, that people and bargat.
Why can't we have with the normal brush?
Yes, that's a good question. If you want to have with the brush, you can do so, but generally brush are made up of plastic material. If you don't have a high quality brush, there are chances of microplastic leaching into your mouth, and recent studies shows that. That's why I advise people use organic things like bamboo brushes, and if possible once in a while when you're on a holiday, please use Daatun, so that you can use it in a not that some cumbersome way, and also you get benefits out of the medicated like rasa. This Daatun, where we chew under our gums, it ensures a little bit of tikta and kashaya, means it is bitter and astringent taste type. This is medicinal properties which ensures gum health and teeth health. And there is also medicated procedures of Nasya, Anjan, Kajal Lagana, then Abhyang body massage, then yoga, then bathing, and then or wearing floral garments and sort of these things. This dinacharya is itself a so big topic, can't be covered in single podcast.
Okay.
So I hope following the dinacharya and the seasonal routine, what to eat in a day and in a season. Means we are in winter approaching season. Right now it's a little bit of humid and Sharad Ritu. Right now Ayurveda is called Sharad Ritu. So autumn in English. So this seasonal routines has to be followed. Means what type of food you should eat, what type of garments you should wear, what type of drinks you should include, and what not to include. So this can ensure even today's world that you will not suffer from all the mental or maybe physical anomalies that you have.
Okay, so one interesting thing that you mentioned, right? Once in a while, we should go to our, maybe ancestral home or some villages, and we should try for the Daatun that you mentioned. I was reading one article. I don't know whether it's true or not. When Britishers came to India, we were already using Daatun and all. They came, and along with them industrialists also came, and they saw an opportunity that we have to sell our items, our products. Then they told this Daatun and all is not hygienic and safe, so you use our toothpaste, we have fluoride based toothpaste and so on, use our brush, and they made Indians habituated with the solution. Now Daatun is a luxury for us, whereas the normal day-to-day brushes are daily commodities, cheap.
Yeah.
Okay, now the next question that you mentioned that in our day-to-day dincharya we should also include yoga, right? How do you explain someone who says that my body is stiff, I can't do yoga?
Very nice question. See, the dincharya is in tone, it sets up the tone for the whole day, because you have to follow the things you follow in the morning gives you not only energy, you will see your mood, your all the good hormones, that is oxytocin, dopamine, so all the stress hormone, cortisol lowers down, and all the good hormones boost up. And also the people who are saying I'm too stiff, I'm too busy, I'm too feeling lazy, that is for them only. Yoga is not about being flexible. People have a notion that yoga is about doing difficult postures. Yoga is about upside down, your head must be lower, your
It's not about Shirshasana every
it's
time.
not about Shirshasana, and it's not about social media pressure also. I should say what we see in Reels and Instagram. Right? Yoga is about connecting your mind, body and soul. The very word, if I explain you the word, what yoga means, you might get the answer by yourself. The word yoga is taken from the dhatu that is called yuj, and it means union. It has three meanings of it. Union. The first is union. Union at whom? Union with your higher soul. You are a soul. You are incarnated in this planet, in this time in that lineage, suppose. But you are not this body. Your soul has to go to many layers and has to go in a birth and rebirth cycle to get purified and meet to the divine. But your soul is connected with your higher soul, but we are not able to understand and realize that. So coming to that, yoga makes your mind, your atma and your body in a harmony. They enable you to live in harmony with each other, and the most important thing, unlock the best version of yourself. Like you might have infinite number of potential and possibilities, but you are thinking, I'm too dumb, I don't have intuitions, I'm not excelling at work at par. Just look into yourself, look within, that you are the one that if you want 1 lakh salary today, now, right now, you can get it just by changing your vibrational frequency, and yoga is the best tool to do it.
Okay.
It's about being with oneself, not about difficult asanas, postures. What difficult or stiff individuals can do? They can just sit down, relax, pause little bit, wake up in the morning, after all their cleaning rituals, they can just for 5 minutes a day, start with 5 minutes a day, sit down in a comfortable postures, as simple as your couch. If you don't find a park to go on, nature is the best healer, everyone know, then just take few 5 breaths. Just it. I'm not asking them to do that topsy-turvy curvy pose in the first day. Sitting down, 5 breaths each day, then slowly going to 10 breaths, then slowly going to gentle, mild exercises where they're able to do all the joint movements, limb movements, slowly like this. Generally, all the stiffness will go out and they will fill up with most abundant energies.
Okay, now one question I'll ask from I'm a software engineer, right? So my day-to-day activity drives, I sit and do work wherever. Sedentary lifestyle. Right. So for me, like me, many other people are there in different domain of work.
Yes.
So for us, what will be the best practice in that 9 hours duration where we work? How do we do our postures right so that our back pain, lower back pain, neck pain, backside pain is not there?
What are the best practices?
That is very important for all those who sit and do office work, because nowadays if you don't take care of your posture correction, if you don't take care of your health, even your gut health also, you have to end up paying lakhs and lakhs in the hospital. Now since I could see your body age maybe 30, so it doesn't seem like you are having that much problem, but as we age our body tends to degenerate. So if we don't keep up with the maintaining the metabolism, it will obviously go wrong. So the thing is that what we can do now for the sedentary lifestyle, it becomes more important to include those physical activities at least 45 minutes a day. So I know it's not possible for a busy person to include 45 minutes at a stretch. What's the best they can do? First, break it into 2 or 3 sessions. How? Let me explain. First 15 minutes in the morning hours, immediately after waking up, and all the cleaning, these things has to be done in empty stomach. So don't take any breakfast beforehand or any juices or vagera. You can have warm water, plain warm water. Include some herbs in it. That herbs will be decided upon the constitution itself. So this will set the metabolism and you will be charged little bit. Then go for like simple body massage. How body massage? Apply 2 to 3 drops of sesame or coconut oil, whatever oil is in your kitchen, but it should be cold press organic. So then rub it in your palms and just massage your body for 1 minute. Whole massage, head to toe. This will warm up. Then just go for gentle yogic sukshma bayam, that is called the microcirculations exercises. Head stretch, the leg stretch, toe stretch, all the joint movements, waist rotation, neck rotation, this sort of thing. These will include only 5 to 10 minutes of your time at max. If you are beginner, it may take 10 minutes. When you get pro at it, it will include it will be sum up in 5 minutes. Then just do simple little bit of stretching, 1 or 2 basic asanas. Or even if you can't do basic asanas, let's keep, you can start a Surya Namaskar for 1 round, maybe for week 1, then 2 rounds for week 2. Like this, gradually you can progress. Surya Namaskar is a set of 12 asanas and it's an excellent metabolic exercise. It is a foolproof pact. It's a power pact. It is a cardio. It includes some sort of muscle strengthening. It is an energetic asana. Those who are having morning stiffness, it relieves this. Those who are having cough cold, you might have seen some people around you sneezing right in front of getting up the bed. They got a runny nose, they keep on sneezing, they don't feel, oh, I'm so dead for the day. So this will energize you. Then after this, include all this in a 15 minutes routine. It just do and trial for 1 week. You will find which suits you best, or go your yoga trainer. Then during office work, I have broken a 45 minute session into 15 minutes each. In the office time, what I advise to all the people, and even I have a video for it, you sit in a chair, whatever, you just do gentle leg raises like this, toe extension and flexion. Now in sitting chair, you do calf raises. That is an excellent for diabetic persons. Calf raises means you just up your heel, up down, sitting posture, do anything up down, but I would advise you do it mindfully. So you know, this calf is our second heart. This calf muscles, it stores nearly equal of the blood supplied by heart. So it is called, this circulation is very important if you want to keep in check your diabetes, you want to keep in away all your cardiovascular diseases. Please do calf muscles at least 10 minutes a day. So these things can be done, and you can do like stretching, hold your hands from the backward, all your posture. While you hold in the backward, you can't sit like hunchback. When you hold your hand in the backward, you will automatically spine will be straight. These things do up and down, and just gentle shoulder movements, neck movements. neck up and down. Just do 15 minutes anytime during your 8 or 9 hours work. Anytime. This doesn't need empty stomach or even that heavy
Full
meal.
stomach after lunch or
After lunch, maybe at least you can give 20 minutes or 30 minutes time, that is fine. Just don't do heavy workouts like of that bending after you have your lunch or breakfast, because I don't want any pressure on your abdomen or belly. Okay, you can use your limbs. Okay, if you don't have time for this, I have again 1 minute. Just do hand press, acupressure. Do acupressure. Press wherever you have pain, press more. Wherever, press for 3 seconds, press, leave, like this. Do these fingertips and everything. This is of 15 minutes a day. And then even if not that, go for walks. Walking whole office. When your boss asks you to get a printout, okay, be the proactive and get the printout. Go to the printer. Go for a coffee break. Take stairs instead of lift. These also minute exercises do count. Then comes the night part. Night I have kept for calming down. There, then take few deep breaths. You can do Yoga Nidra. There are millions and millions of guided Yoga Nidra videos on YouTube. You can watch mine also. Just play in your mobile and lie down and follow whatever the instructor is giving you guidance. This will calm you down within 10 minutes and you will have very good sleep. All the tension, stress, you see, within 1 week of practice, you will see the new version of yourself getting unlocked. Try me.
Right.
Yes.
Okay. Now you mentioned that our calves are our second heart, right? So recently there was World Heart Day.
Yes.
Right. So yoga or naturopathy, using yoga or naturopathy, how we can keep our heart healthy? Because nowadays our food consumption, as you know, right? So we are fast food we are eating, and all junk foods are there, and food also is not like that much pure right nowadays. It's adulterated. In such a case, how yoga or naturopathy can help us in maintaining good heart health?
You have asked a very good question, and it is how it should be not be the how, it's the only way to maintain, because only Ayurveda, naturopathy and other holistic sciences talks about prevention. Ayurveda says like swasthasya swastha rakshanam aturasya vikara prasanam. That means Ayurveda works for the maintaining the health of the healthy person and as well as curing the disease of the diseased person. So Ayurveda has all this dinacharya, ritucharya and the seasonal and the food, ahar, vihar, nidra, how to sleep, when to eat, what not to eat. These things comes under all the preventive as well as the curative management. And yoga comes the most important part, where you need the physical activity part, because you know our body is made up of a movement. A muscle we lose a muscle. A muscle always needs to be worked on. If you want to see, there is no actor or actress who doesn't do physical activity and getting a good physique. Just by eating the right nutrition, you can't ensure muscle strength. For getting muscle strength, and muscle strength is the only good. We don't advise people to have more fat composition. You should have good muscle composition. Protein intake and everything should be in right proportion. Carbohydrate, protein, fat. There are ratio to this you should maintain. Apart from that, you should follow the seasonal routine. That is Ritucharya. Means like in Sharad Ritu, people take curd as a probiotic. Most of the people take curd as a probiotic. Ayurveda says curd is contraindicated in Sharad Ritu. Because in Sharad Ritu, Pitta dosha gets aggravated, and that causes excessive pitta related raktaja pittaja vikara. That means your blood disorder, your skin disorders, your acidity disorders, your inflammation, body inflammation will tend to aggravate if it's not balanced. So curd is advised in winter season, like after post 15 November Hemant and Shishir Ritu. That time you take curd in lunch, and curd should not be taken at night. So even people do some viruddha combination. Let me tell you, the one most common viruddha ahar is milkshakes, combining fruit with milk. These fruits are generally tend to be little bit of, even if sweet, they have good amount of vitamins like vitamin C and other vitamins. And these fruits are they are light to digest. They goes into intestine in 20 to 50 minutes of time, 15 minutes. Whereas milk is guru. Guru means heavy to digest. It has most of fat content, protein content. It has many other things also. It's a superfood, no doubt. But eat those things separately, not together. Combining watermelon with milk, combining orange with milk, combining
Pineapple with milk.
pineapple with very bad combination, combining even mango, even banana with milk is not advised. Ayurveda says if one's body immune power is very high, he or may not have some sort of diseases, but prolonged use may may cause them gas, bloating, digestive related issues, and even in severe cases skin disorders like psoriasis, eczema. You see patches, itchy rashes, patches on someone's skins, or maybe as simple as like hives. All these are skin disorders, right? So if a person has already weak digestive fire, digestion is not that proper, constipation is there, indigestion is there, they don't, never ever they should take. If they take, they will immediately feel full of stomach, like abdomen, full belly. They are not feeling hungry, they are not having that mood lethargic, bloated gas. They feel sometimes stomach ache becomes so severe, it feels like chest pain, it feels like heart attack. Are aaj to mere ko heart attack aa gaya. That is simple gas na. It's very difficult to differentiate between the two. So our food should be such that it doesn't cause any of the blockages, any of the naris in our body. Coming to the question that you asked about heart, what are the foods? See, if one could replace their milk tea with Arjun chai. Arjun is an excellent medicated herb. Arjun is an herb, Arjuna, that is you could have seen locally, but people doesn't recognize.
Arjun tree, is it the
Arjun tree, barks of Arjuna. Okay. Barks of Arjuna, that is very potent, and it is proven scientifically to maintain our cardiovascular health, to prevent cholesterol buildup, to prevent even blockages also. So if a healthy person takes up this once a while or once a week, they will dispose their risk of getting heart disease in the later age. And if one is already having heart diseases, they may help in getting better management of the diseases. That is, and also heart diseases are one of the causal factors, if you could say, that is stress. So pranayama, doing yoga nidra, doing gentle breathing and doing gentle movement ensures them, Surya Namaskar, like sort of things, ensures that their overall stress level is down, cortisol is down. So this also helps. And then comes to naturopathy. Best remedy, zero cost, that I should say, you don't visit a doctor for maintaining your heart health, diabetes, PCOD, PCOS, menstrual problems and other sort of metabolic disorder, is walking on green grass. Okay. At least spend 1 hour is too much. At least spend 30 minutes or 15 minutes. To see miraculous results, you need to spend 1 hour in nature out of 24 hours. I'm not asking you day and night.
Barefoot on grass or
barefoot on grass. Okay. On earth. See, naturopathy Ayurveda works on the Pancha Mahabhuta principle. Pancha Mahabhuta means Prithvi, Jala, Agni, Vayu or Akash. Means earth, water, air, fire and space. These things are all automatically present in nature. We just need to tune on to this. Connecting with earth, grounding oneself ensures that all the free radicals, oxidative stress in your bodies are grounded to the vast infinite ocean of electrons in the earth. Okay. So if you walk on ground for maybe 15 minutes or 20 minutes a day, even cancer patients get miraculous benefits, and heart patients, diabetes, all their stress hormones build up, they goes down, bloating, digestion related issues, they goes down, these things. And even if anyone is suffering from insomnia, like mental disease also, they also get very much benefited. It's an ideal practice that should be practiced by even healthy person, not only diseased one. Right. So this ensures your heart health, and there are always therapies. Panchakarma is there. So Ayurveda can definitely help in heart health and even any problems.
Now you also mentioned that one should work on green grass, right? So apart from that, let's say in cities, right? Let's say Mumbai, Delhi, yes, Chennai, Bangalore, there is lack of grass. Right. So there are pavements or parks or treadmills where people walk. So how much walking, not on grass, let's say in general walking, plays a good role or bad role in heart health?
Yes. See, walking plays a very good role. There are many scientific studies published by recent. Then if a person can't do even regular physical exercises like intense workouts, they also need to walk like at least 45 minutes in total. There are per week, there are different hours of work that should be done per week. in total, the physical activity like 150 hours per week is recommended by WHO. So what we can do, it's not possible for a person to walk for 45
150
minutes.
hour or 150 minutes. WHO 150 minutes, I think.
So the thing is that how much one can work. Ayurveda says a very important role. How you can understand your physical activity is up for the day. It's okay. You do summing up all your physical activity until you are getting some sweating on your body. You can think your physical activity is up. But if you have started sweating, intense sweating, your breathing gets very much heavy, you could stop then and there. Because if intense workout we do, we can lose our muscles also, and also our body will get fatigued. So that is not recommended. Recommended physical activity is like that until you have sweating in your body, mild sweating, your breath is starting to get fast pace, and within 5 to 10 minutes it can calm down. So that much it's advised you always do exercises or whatever under a guidance of an yoga trainer or a gym trainer or under qualified therapist. So if you are doing it alone, you can check all those parameters. You can have a checklist of, I have done 15 minutes of walking a day, now I will do 15 minutes of stretch outs and workouts like cardio, pilates, and 15 minutes of weight training. So like this 45 minutes you can break in multiple session.
In a whole day I can break 15.
Yeah, you can break 5 also.
It has to be together 45.
No, there is no such rule. If you are good enough to go for a 45 minute session, please go ahead. If you feel you can do it. Everything, Ayurveda and yoga has a very beautiful line, I should say. Yoga, in Maharshi Patanjali's Yoga Darshan, it says, what is the definition of asana, if you may ask me? So that is said that asana is thiram sukham asana. Asanam. That means any posture in which you are steady, you are comfortable and peaceful, that is considered as asana, means to be with yourself, to sit. So we should not indulge in such strenuous activities that is overbearing for us. That will lead to various other sort of problems also. Over workout is not recommended. And under workout is not recommended. What is recommended is optimal. That is the thing. You should know your limits. Don't push your body beyond your limits. Do as per your capacity.
Now coming to another aspect, right? So there is a myth among people about Ayurveda and Naturopathy, right? Various myths, right? So that Ayurveda may not fully make you recover from a disease or something. Or if you follow Ayurveda, because people are habituated with fast results.
Right.
So if you have fever, you have paracetamol and it gets cured.
Right.
But in the long run, there may be some chemical issues which paracetamol may be causing in our body.
Yes.
But in such a case, how to avoid such myths? What will you say to the people that this kind of myths can be avoided?
Right. First step to this removal of the myths comes the awareness, and which I am working on, and for which I have left my government job and working into the field. Right. I have seen the miraculous results of Ayurveda, Naturopathy, acupressure. There are many other holistic sciences. There are 16 total which I am certified in. There may be thousands of them. Okay, so the thing is that first comes the acceptance that it works. If you don't have faith in something, it won't work for you. You know, our body, there is also a beautiful science behind this. You have heard about the book, The Power of Subconscious Mind, right? We have read books when it is written by foreign authors. Same thing when it's written in our Indian scriptures, we don't value it because we say it is a desi luska. That's not cool. If a person is from Harvard, he is seen that much respectful. Yes, that's a great institution to work with or study with. But there are also Indian sciences which are equally potential of giving you the same results. Same I would say for Ayurveda, Naturopathy. If given the right amount of guidance and if you have a right guru who can guide you on the right particular set of diseases, right amount of food, right lifestyle, and you do it with complete surrender, devoting yourself with the divine. Like you are not seeking something, you are in a mode of surrender, having the attitude of gratitude. That matters. That thing is difficult to inculcate in many of the people. They want to see results like this. But to see results like this, it is also possible in Ayurveda and Naturopathy, but you have to transform within. So when you transform within and have faith, you give signals to your thousands of billions of neurons that my body itself has the power to heal. No doctor, I am not healing anybody. My patients are getting healed. Even I have cured thyroid like nodules also within 15 days, which the patient has come for surgery, but they refused surgery and came to me. They have gotten results in 15 days. But that attitude has to build up, that I am surrendering to the divine power to see his magic on me. And I am giving instruction to my body, you are capable enough, I am capable enough, please work together so that I can be the best version of myself. You have to do some affirmations daily, you have to breathe the peaceful air, eat right food, eat mindfully, not watching mobiles and eating, like sort of things. So these things can, along with the therapist, can bring excellent results.
Okay. Now, during our conversation regarding heart health, we discussed about eating right food. So, what is the best way to eat food so that our mind and our soul is satisfied and our stomach gut health also is restored?
Yes, this is a very beautiful question. See, in our yogic scripture that is called Hatha Yoga Pradipika by Swami Satmarao, it is mentioned how a food, an ideal food plate should look like and how you should take the food. Here he has Acharya has given the sloka like that, we should eat up to 1/4, we should keep 1/4 empty. Means we should eat up to 75% of our appetite. Means 25% has to be kept left empty because our stomach, see, our stomach is a mixture grinder kind of thing. Na? It does a churning of the food bolas that your mouth and teeth makes with saliva, and you swallow through the esophagus and goes into the stomach. It does the churning with the ACL and other gastric juices. So if you eat up to like this, when we see, then you will feel automatically bloated, gas, causing acidity, indigestion and other sort of piles related. There are many gastric and digestive issues. Say to name one or two would be injustice to the other disease. They will say, okay, so people are nowadays tend to eat in a hurry, rushing. Okay, एक सैंडविच ले लिया, ऑफिस का टाइम होगा, रास्ते में जाते जाते मेट्रो में, आई सी पीपल ईटिंग इन ए मेट्रो लाइक ए रोल इन ए मेट्रो ना, कैचिंग द मेट्रो. You know how much crowd it is about Delhi, in Delhi. So that is not recommended. You should sit in a place calm and quiet, peaceful, have your plate, engage your 5 senses to the plate. Okay, I have this roti, this dal, this rice, this sabzi and all these things. Okay, if the food is very delicious, pay gratitude to the food maker who cooks your food, pay gratitude to the farmers that has given the food to your plate, give gratitude to the money through which you can buy the food, pay gratitude to yourself if you are the food giver of the family. So like this, after doing all these things, now you take up your first meal, eat slowly and don't watch mobile or TV or Netflix or any web series while eating, because when we our senses got engaged with the food, then there is gastric juices start releasing. Our brain, the hypothalamus, gives signal to the various organs, endocrine glands, to secrete those gastric juices and other digestive materials. So when we unconsciously eat food, na, like watching TV or talking over phone or something, then this signal, this harmony between the hormones get disturbed.
Right.
So that causes all those digestion problem in long run, which you not see and nobody in the world tells you. So that is important, eating mindfully, presently and with peaceful mind. Right. One thing that I say, that whenever you are angry, please don't eat food. Whenever we are angry, our stress hormone is so much that our sympathetic nervous system gets activated. And that sympathetic nervous system works for like fight and flight. Means you are going in a war or you are fighting any threat, then our digestive system totally shuts down, slows down. The digestive system हड़ताल पे चला जाएगा, बोलेगा मैं तो खाना पचाऊंगा नहीं, खा ले तुझे कितना खाना है. तो क्या होता है फिर, अगर उस टाइम हम खा लेते, if you eat food, then the whole food goes into something waste. Right. That metabolic toxic products get
nothing gets absorbed.
It doesn't get absorbed, and the food you are eating for getting nutrition to your body, na. So what will the food will ferment in your intestine, and you're getting no nutrition out of it because your mind is upset. You are quarreling with a boss or wife or spouse, or you are in an upset kind of mood, in a grief or loss or despair. See, that's why during Shraddh also, people don't take food. There is a medical science behind that. Okay, that is not some superstitions. Okay, I will explain all the things later. So the thing is that we should eat peacefully, We should eat mindfully, engaging all the senses, and we should eat up to 75%, leaving 1/4 for the air to do the churning. And we should include liquids into our diet also, so that the food is not that much solid, it mixes with a slimy kind of thing. And the most important thing, we should eat food offering to the our higher self, or the your Ishta Deva or your Anna Deva, whatever you want to offer. So these things include blessings into your food, and this gives like more positive vibrational energy from the food you can get.
Okay. No, I read somewhere that when we eat food, no, we should chew it well 32 times or something.
Yes, that's right. That's why we were given 32 teeths.
Oh, okay. Okay. Now,
You should chew the food until it becomes like a paste. Whatever food you eat, roti, dal, even namkeen, chips, bhujia, you should eat up to much that it becomes, there is nothing left. Paste, complete slimy paste ban jay, then you include.
Okay.
Because in mouth saliva does the digestion itself. That's why.
okay. Now, at the beginning, you mentioned there is a story behind why you switched the career choice.
Yes, there is story behind it. Yes, that is an interesting point. There is a turning point in my life. As I have said, I have done BTech from NIT Agartala in electrical engineering. The initial career choice was kind of predisposed by my parents. So but I also love electrical so much. That is not a thing that I regret really. I am a passionate electrical engineer, and I still am working in both the fields. The thing is that then after I wanted to pursue master's, but owing to my financial and some family relations issues, I couldn't pursue master's then and then. Then I have taken up government job, served in 2 different sectors, from teaching to PWD, site engineer. Then I have served around 7.5 years in government sector. Then I have pursued my master's. The turning point came when I had met an accident in my master's. During my days in IT Guwahati, I had a very fatal accident in which 8 of my valves in my leg has completely damaged, and it couldn't be cured by any means. And that time there was a COVID, and due to Corona, I was not getting the right kind of medical help I was seeking. So that made me little bit of immobile in the sense I had so much pain in my legs, I couldn't walk up and do my daily chores that I was meant to do, along with studying, and obviously. So but I was about to complete my masters. I thought I had to go for a surgery. So everything started to boil down from the surgery point, that it became immediately essential for my family members to take care of my health, because even after surgery I couldn't walk for 3 months. I could walk with a stretcher or something sort of help. Initially there were other helps, and even for my basic needs I need those support, but this is can't be expected now from a adult that they will have their mom and dad to feed on, they will have their husbands to take care of, change their clothes and everything. So these things was cutting me into depression, and also I was at the near end of my masters. I need to defend my thesis. Work was getting piled up, and I was not in a good state of health, neither physically nor mentally. So things were getting overbearing from me, until the point that I had severe kind of gastric discomforts, sort of this. The disease I was diagnosed with was IBS. This is a lifestyle disease, and people say they have to live with it for the rest of your life. There is no cure for that till date. It can be managed, but it can't be cured as per modern science says. Along with this, I have developed multiple thousands of diseases. Some of them I might have forgotten the name also, because now I don't dwell in the past. This is a kind of shift. But that time I should say why I have invited all those diseases. Because the set of mindset that I had a very negative, pessimistic set of mindset. Why on earth I had the accident? Why on earth I had all those problems? How I'm a very good student. I used to be a very good performer in my school, college. I'm a board ranker, and gold medalist in my college. Even in IIT Guwahati, in spite of my accident also, I was a perfect 10. I had a perfect 10 score,
Right.
10 out of 10. So though there are some situations which I couldn't get the gold medal, kind of these things, but the scene is that I have been always a perfectionist. In the search of perfection in academic pursuit, I have forget that perfection is not about being good in studies. Perfection is about being the balance you maintain with your health, with your relations, with your career, everything. It is not about career only. There should be a combined approach to life. Life is not about one aspect. So I have left behind all the other aspects in academic pursuit. So there and all, when all these things backfired, all my bad lifestyle, my bad food habits, all the junks, all the restaurant dishes I have eaten year in and all the cold drinks, and I should say even all those things, all those jealousy sort of things, even there I would emphasize on this, that whenever we see our peers are getting promoted, our peers are getting praised, someone is buying a car, someone is buying a house, villa, अरे उसने कैसे कर लिया, मैं तो नहीं कर पाया. These are very negative emotions and this brings you bad luck only. Yes, my dear friends, these are not things that we should live with. We should live in an attitude of gratitude, not with jealousy, greed, or you should have abundant money.
Right.
That's good to be ambitious, but that's not good to be jealous. You be ambitious, you work yourself hard, and you aim the name and fame for yourself. But you should not get some jealousy or greed or something, a gusty feeling of the other person who is achieving this and passing comments like this. So these things were there in me. I am not in denial that I was a very good person. Right. I'm not a good person now also, but I'm in a learning phase.
Not everyone, all of us are
yes.
learning.
So that thing really hit me hard. I was in a point that I was not able to, not living my life. I was willing to end my life. Then I had to come back to my old after completion of studies, I had to come back to old government job, and that time also the things didn't go well as I planned. Again I why God, this sort of things. I was not living in a mode of surrender. I was in a complaining mode. These sort of things. So then and situation also around this was not up to my expectation. So that put me into hospital for months and months and days of days. So one after other hospital, search of doctor, this therapy, this and this. That time I was not introduced to yoga, Ayurveda and Naturopathy, because I would say every other person has the myth that अरे ये तो सब ढकियानु से old superstitious sciences है. There is no scientific backing, and I didn't have any prior knowledge as I was not educated enough in the school and colleges to know about the sciences even. These do exist. I had no knowledge about nutrition. What to eat, when to eat, nothing. I had eaten only biscuits and chips. So I started my day with a biscuit and chai. What can you expect? How could I have not IBS? Along with some mental fallacies. So the thing is that then after my severe degradation of health, someday I was lying in hospital. There was no one there. I was in hospital with IVs and everything. I had stopped taking food even because I was not eating. I was vomiting whole the time that I was in IV. Medical, all the fluids are given through that. One night I have seen a vision. This is true story. My Ishtadevs, you say, or something, I have seen a divinely figure, and he has signaled me there is something in the universe right here, right in front of me. I am not able to see, and I could get cure of all these problems. After that, immediately then and then, in my WhatsApp or Facebook or something, social media kind of thing, I don't remember well, I have seen some notification of a breath healer or something. He was a breath coach, and I have signed up for his program. There was some fee to it, I had to pay, and slowly when I came back, I started practicing with. Initially it was very tough because I was so lean and thin, so weak. I had severe hair fall, severe, my vitals are not correct, what it says. So I initially 5 minutes, 10 minutes a day, whatever he asked me to do. Gratitude journaling is the first thing I started with. Whatever that present situation, I had the blessings, I counted on the blessings, whatever I had. So I used to write the 10 positive points of the day as guided by my teacher. and sent him photo. I do all the required pranayams, and thus slowly within a month I got recovered many of the things. I could stop my pills.
Right. Okay.
So when I stopped my pills, I could see whether any pill or something in Jadoo Tona, if a breath, doing right breathing can do such magic, what will other sciences do? Then by the time I got introduced to naturopathy, Ayurveda came to me a little bit of later stage. Then naturopathy, I did some courses of naturopathy and something to heal myself. Initially it was an approach to heal myself only. So whatever were done and said, I eat those kind of foods. I had a nutritionist. Then while those months, I gradually build up my strength and everything regained. I joined my office back. Then I decided, now it's time that I heal myself and I study those miraculous sciences right out there. Then I applied for my resignation. I applied for my VRS, that now it's a time. Then I didn't had the thought that I would pursue it as a career. I was only on a journey to rediscover myself, what I have lost maybe in the 32 years of my life, or maybe whatever years. So then I started researching, reading, spending hours and hours. When I get better, spending like 16 hours, 17 hours of day, enrolled in multiple courses, going offline. But the challenge was with my present job. That time the job I had didn't allow me, as I was a site engineer with some VVIP locations, didn't allow me that much of leaves and all. So I thought it is better I start my life afresh, quit my job and study those things only to heal myself, so that I and my family can be in that peaceful mode which we deserve. So, and also through that I can help others. So with my gradual learning and Ayurveda, I get more inclined. First I have done basic level yoga, then advanced, then master's level of yoga. Then I started doing awareness camps on that. The institute I have read, I started teaching there. Then slowly, gradually, some people came out of me for suggestions. I don't know where, seeing my lectures and workshops. Some people connected to me. Some people, then I have done courses on psychology also. Then I have done courses on Asa ancient sciences, that is called Swar Vigyan. I am the master of Swar, not voice. It is an ancient science using your nostrils. Only the power. Swar means breath here, breath. Okay. Using the power of your breath. This is a conversation between Shiva and Shakti, Ma Parvati and Lord Shiva, and this is such a beautiful science. Nobody has written in who is the writer, nobody knows. This is Shiva Sharadya Grantha. I have learned those. I have learned Sanskrit so that I can read Vedas. Okay. So like this, my quest for knowledge, then I have quitted my job and fully devoted my time into learning and more rediscovering myself. And parallelly, then I could meet up some of the people. They have been benefited from my advices. And when I see their lives got transformed, I have been mentoring them, coaching them. And also there are patients who are not taking directly mentored, they are taking one-to-one consultation. Then I could say, Arey wow, this is so very beautiful science and beautiful noble cause also, which I always wanted to do, to serve the humanity. And more importantly, I have then come up with a plan that I should start a startup named Abhyudyam, a health and wellness company where my vision is to bridge the modern science with the ancient science. Neither of the science are like obsolete, and neither of the science are like Mehi Raja. I believe both this timeless wisdom and this recent studies might be integrated together so that we can give miraculous and fast results to the patients or maybe those who are health seekers. So I am into research something. I do research on mental health and other, and I have presented papers in multiple IITs also on that. So my vision is that, so now I have to take up this idea of ancient wisdom, Indian knowledge system basically, to higher heights in my capacity. So I am propagating on this cause and along with other consultations and all these things. Now I
must say this has been quite a graph.
Yes, this has been
it has gone to the top, then bottom with your illness, then again at the top it's coming up right now.
Yeah. Just trying not to the top. Maybe I am working under the sea level. So let's see how far it can go.
Right. So before ending our podcast today, so I would like to ask you one last question. That is, let's say I'll take my example, or someone like me who is not into the domain of yoga, naturopathy, or Ayurveda. How to start with, or what is the one mantra one should follow? Mantra means the guidelines or the that we should follow. so that we can also make our life better.
Definitely, definitely. First thing is that I should say every one of us should learn to observe our body. How and learn to love our body. There is randomly a person, or randomly there is seldom a time that we say I love myself. Do we say to our girlfriend, our boyfriends, our mother, father, maybe even our kids also, but we don't say I love myself because we don't like the version of ourselves we are always in a complete. First, that step is that love yourself. Self love is very important. So loving yourself means giving time to yourself, and there comes the starting that I need to give some amount of time, at least 15 minutes a day, do to myself, only my body, and I will be with me. Maybe you can do good as, like, if someone likes nature, you can go have a nature walk on bare grass.
Right.
See, someone likes sports, you can play badminton, or you can someone like music. There is a very therapeutic technique, I should say. You sing, you don't need company or a band baja something. Someone like dance your heart out for 1 hour. Like this, you love yourself, give the self care. Someone likes gardening. People say I don't have nobody to talk. Make plants your best friends. Do some gardening, talk to the plant, they do respond. My plants do respond. So that, like this, you can have some me time. Thereafter, there comes some decision making time. Decision, like there are multiple thousands of research studies and YouTube videos which will tell you what to eat, what not to eat. I am nobody to tell you. Okay, if you want a mentor, you can obviously get a guidance of them and follow those practices which are ideal to you. Like you have a busy schedule, but you can at least keep, if you are a coffee lover, I would not ask you to throw out coffee immediately then and then. At least reduce the caffeine intake. Reduce the milk tea intake, because these are not good for your body. These are creating some burden on your body, which your liver and kidney and your intestine has to work out more hours to get cleaned. So if you are a tea or coffee lover, reduce the consumption of sugar, milk tea, replace this with herbal teas. There are multiple, there are organic brands also. Please use those. This is education. Educate yourself on what to eat. Reduce the salt and sugar intake in your diet. Like we are prone to packaged foods. Reduce the intake of packaged foods like chips, namkeen, bhujia, kurkura and sort of things. Reduce the intake of going out and seeking restaurant type of foods which your taste buds like but your stomach doesn't like. Please be in a mindset that I like my home cooked food. Whatever it is, tori, sabzi, whatever, home cooked food is the best. So these are small changes. By educating yourself with those things, you can, and at least keep a time schedule where you can do at least 15 to 20 minutes of workout throughout the day. Maybe walking, jogging or running or swimming or sports or dancing, anything, or yoga, go to gym, anything.
Thank you so much for watching till the end. If you have reached at this point, then you definitely have watched the entire episode. Thank you for your time and patience, and I hope you will be carrying some knowledge, some information along with you after watching this entire episode. We keep bringing more and more new career-oriented and holistic approach-based episodes every now and then. I hope you like this episode. Please like, share and subscribe to this channel and share this episode with your friends, and do comment so that it reaches more and more people. Thank you, and we'll be back with another episode. Bye-bye.